30 men, one match, only one can win. Our Raw and SmackDown superstars will compete in tonight's Royal Rumble match, with the winner going on to main event Wrestlemania for a championship of their choosing. Only one can win, and tonight we are going to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is BrendenPlayz. Welcome to the Royal Rumble pre-show. We are kicking tonight's show off with the WWE Tag Team Championship match between the Usos and the American Alpha. It is great to have you guys here tonight for the pre-show. And of course, if you do want to go check out the full show, it will be available to watch on BrendenPlayz's YouTube channel. So let's get the Royal Rumble underway with the American Alpha versus the Usos. What a contest this is going to be. Two of the top teams right here on Raw. The American Alpha finally get themselves an opportunity at the Tag Team Championships tonight. They've come close in the past to getting themselves an opportunity, but without much luck. They defeated the Usos a couple weeks ago on Raw and now have earned themselves the right to go on to take the Usos on tonight at the Rumble for the gold. The American Alpha are a new team here to Raw, but they have made a big impression in a short period of time. They're looking to build off that and keep their momentum going. They've been the NXT Tag Team Champions before here in Universe Mode and have already started off their main roster careers on a high note. Can they cap it off with a Tag Team Championship victory over this team, the Usos? Well, the Usos are a good team, we know that's for sure. But I don't know what has changed, but they've just somehow managed to click in the last month. Everything has been going their way, and all of a sudden, since changing from SmackDown to Raw, they have been on a roll. They've been winning every match just about, had a few singles losses, but as a team themselves, they are on fire. But losing to the American Alpha a couple weeks ago has got many of us kind of wondering what is next for the Usos. Is it just a short burst? Is it just is the bubble about to burst? Was their run short-lived? I don't know. They had a good 6 weeks without really losing much. They were on fire. Many of us were kind of surprised that they were in the Survivor Series Championship match for the tag titles. I was definitely one of those. But to their credit, they managed to win those tag titles and now have really become a formidable tag team champion team. But I guess tonight the American Alpha have kind of put a little bit of doubt in the Usos' mind. The Usos have been good, don't get me wrong, but the American Alpha are a young team that have really got a lot of energy. They're raring to go. They're fired up. They really want these titles so badly. The Usos are just trying to hang on and live to fight another day. They may have to go through a battle and a war to win these titles back tonight. Make sure that they are still around their shoulders when it's the end of the night. But those are the championships that are on the line tonight. The gold, well, I guess the bronze, I suppose, that we are fighting over. The WWE Tag Team Championships. The American Alpha versus the Usos. Chad Gable versus Jimmy Uso to start things off. And we're underway. Both superstars a little hesitant to come after one another. But Uso gets a suplex to start things off. We've seen a number of teams trying to get into contention for these Tag Team Championships. The Vaudevillains recently come into Raw as well from NXT. They've had a good start with a few wins, but also a couple losses that have just held them back a little bit, but they are starting to find their feet. And I would say in the next coming months, they are going to be a big threat to those Tag Team Championships. Also, the teams of like the Primetime Players have been good. The Hall of Destruction still hanging around. And Golden Truth as well. So some good teams here on Raw, but these two are without a doubt the standouts. Obviously losing the Beast Code and the Spear Shock over the last couple of months. The tag divisions had to kind of regroup a little bit and try and recover. But our Monday Night Raw General Manager Christian has brought in two good teams to try and replenish this tag team division. Right now the arm is locked in over the ropes there. Chad Gable putting some real pressure on, but look out, Jey Uso gets himself involved and drives the knee into the backside of Chad Gable, giving Jimmy Uso a chance to recover. And hang on a second, Jimmy's just distracting the referee right now so Jey can get a chance to continue the attack here on Chad Gable. Jey now is going to get Gable near the apron. Gable's not allowing him to throw him back in the ring because he's going to strike back with these right hands. And now Jey bouncing off the announce table head first as Chad Gable realizes the count, gets back in. Big chop to the chest though when he gets back in the ring. Some right hands now by Jimmy. He's putting some real pressure now on Chad Gable. A big kick to the gut as well. Gable's against the ropes. And now Gable, hang on. Oh! Flying shot there by Jimmy Uso. That forearm right to the face of Chad Gable, who gets back to his feet. Needs to try and recover here. Needs to try and get out of the way. Try and get to the tag. He's got Jimmy down. Chad Gable has a chance, an opening. But he's not going to take it. Instead, looks to try and keep the pressure on Jimmy. Now Gable sees an opportunity. He's going to get his tag team partner, Jason Jordan, into this matchup. Alright, here we go. Jason Jordan, the bigger of the two. With a big standing drop kick there. Takes down Jimmy. Now Jimmy might have the pressure on him to try and look for a tag and get his partner Jay in. All of a sudden this match has just turned around a little bit. And here's the cover now. As you'll kick out at 2. Jason Jordan putting some pressure here on Jimmy Uso, who gets back to his feet. And now from behind, look out, suplex! And that drives Jason Jordan into the mat, back first. Now the tag is made. In comes Jey Uso. Nicely done there by the Usos. They were in a little bit of trouble there, but the pressure was on. But they're able to break free. Hit a Samoan drop there, does Jay. The Usos got the tag now. They're back in control, just like that. Look out now. Oh, drops him down. Jason Jordan swept off his feet, though, by Jey Uso. And Uso will drop the elbow as well. The Usos are gaining control in this match. We're going to take a quick break in this one. And we are going to be back right after this. Tonight at the Royal Rumble, witness a 30-man over-the-top battle royal with one superstar going on to main event WrestleMania. Dean Ambrose versus Randy Orton in a no-holds-barred match as well. We have the Women's Championship on the line as Charlotte goes up against Paige one-on-one. The WWE Championship match will be contested in a Falls Count Anywhere match, Balor versus Cena. Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt settle their differences tonight in a singles match. The World Heavyweight Championship is up for grabs in a triple threat match, Taker, Lesnar and Bryan. The US title is up for grabs as well as Shinsuke Nakamura defends against Sheamus. We're also going to see the Intercontinental Championship on the line, Corbin, Cesaro and Neville. It is going to be one big night tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are back now, and the Usos are still in control now with Jey Uso in there with Chad Gable. And as you can see just a moment ago, all those big matches planned for tonight. It is going to be one big Royal Rumble event, and we're kicking things off with the Usos and the American Alpha competing for these tag team titles. And so far, so good for both teams. It's been pretty even. Both teams have had their moments where they've been in control, and they've had their moments where they've struggled a little bit. So both teams on a bit of an even playing field right now. Chad Gable, though, from behind, suplexing, and now bridges, and now has the chance to put Jey away with your kick out at 2. Thought for a moment there he was going to steal this win. The crowd are pumped up. Chad Gable's happy about what he just did there, and he's looking to continue the offense now on Jey. Drives Jey Uso into the corner with Chad Gable now looking for the tag. Jason Jordan comes in. Look out. Hang on. Great amplitude. Into the cover. Shoulders down. Jey's in trouble, and Jimmy will get there, but I think Jey kicked out in the nick of time. Wow, that was close. Just manages to keep this match alive. We thought for a moment it was going to be all over. Good tag team work there by the American Alpha. The Usos have dodged a bullet now as Jason Jordan looks to keep on wearing down Jey. All of a sudden, the American Alpha have gone from just being a little behind here to all of a sudden in control and potentially winning this match. The Usos have to be careful, have to be wary of what the American Alpha can deliver. As Jason Jordan with a spear right into Jey Uso, but it looks as though Jordan came off worse for wear there. Maybe he's got abs of steel or something, because Jason Jordan was he was pretty affected there, and Jey was not affected at all. I don't know what's under that body, but he's got something in there to help him out there. Those ribs are something's under there for sure. Anyways, now this time it works. Maybe it's a one-time only deal, and a belly-to-belly. Nice strength there by Jordan. And it's now hooking the leg. Could be it now. But Jimmy's there to save the day. Jimmy Uso Luckily, he gets himself involved. Luckily for the team, manages to keep this match alive. Jordan now has Jay lined up. Here comes the Olympic Slam! Nicely done by Jordan. Could be it here. And Jimmy will get there again. Chad Gable, as you can see on the ropes, just has nothing left. Not enough energy to get in there and try and save his partner from that pinfall being broken up. Jimmy Uso, though, he's got plenty left in the tank, and he manages to get himself involved. There's now Jordan coming after Jay. Jordan now with these right hands striking away and has cut Jay Uso open. So some strong strikes there, and now more pressure on the Usos. He's been busted open here. Now some real trouble for the Usos. Chad Gable now looking to fly over the top of the rope, and he does, connecting nicely. American Alpha looking really good right now. The Usos not so much. We might be about to see new tag team champions here unless something can be done ASAP. The blood streaming down the head of Jay. Well, what's face paint and what's blood at the moment? Looks as though he's got his whole face painted up here tonight. And not the way you want it. Look out. Atomic drop into the big boot as well. And hang on, the referee takes out Chad Gable. I don't know what happened there, but anyways, Jimmy Uso breaks things up. And just look at the blood on Jay Uso. Things are not looking good. Those right hands were deadly. Now Jordan, gut wrench. Into the gut wrench suplex. Jason Jordan continuing the momentum here. The American Alpha looking good. The Usos are in big trouble. Jay Uso needs a tag desperately. He's covered in blood. He may not be able to see soon unless he can fix this situation, because that blood is going to get into the eyes any moment now. Jordan trying to win again. Jason Jordan has to realize he's got to get this pinfall over to his corner. Give himself as much time as possible to get the 3 count before Jimmy can get in there. You'd have to argue that he probably would get the 3 if he had it in the other corner. He's generally getting to about at least 2. There's a powerbomb. Jay's down. Jay needs a tag so badly here. He's getting just punished by Jordan. Gut wrench suplex again. Great power on display by Jason Jordan. Jay Uso, not much he can do. He's just being dragged around the ring. He's got nothing at the moment. Now the blood. The bloody forehead of Jay just being wrenched on the ring. Stomped away. And it continues. The pressure now still on Jay, who just needs a tag. Jimmy could get in there and help out. But Jay just can't even get any offense in right now. The American Alpha in complete control. Jason Jordan has a real chance to win this match right here. Hang on. Jay gets a boot to the face of Jordan. Jordan has to be careful. He can't afford Jay to get the tag, because that will put all this great work all for nothing. It'll mean nothing. It'll be all going to waste. Now Jay Uso, here it comes, into the corner, launching himself at Jordan, shades of Umaga, and now Jay may be about to pull off a big comeback here for his team. What can he do? Going to bring Jordan back into the corner. Jason Jordan's letting this match slip away now. He's got to try and turn things around ASAP. And Jay just taking a moment for a bit of a breather. He needs one. He needs to regroup here. Jordan now in the middle of the ring, and here comes Uso with a flying headbutt off the second. Jay now has a chance to recover and get his team back into it. So far so good, but Jordan's about to try and shut this down. Got Jay, and now bouncing off the turnbuckle, just wearing away at that cut even more. And now into the suplex. And now you can see the blood's worked its way down to the chest of Jay Uso. It's covering every part of that upper body now. It's real trouble for Jay Uso. It's just streaming down his head. Chad Gable now re-enters this match. We're going to see it again with Grand Amplitude into the cover. It's over. No! Jimmy manages to break 3. Jordan tried to stop him from getting there, but Jason Jordan couldn't stop Jimmy Uso, who just was a man on a mission there. He knew if he didn't get there, it was going to be over. Jay needs to find the tag ASAP. He's swept off his feet now with that takedown. And the Olympic wrestler, Chad Gable, looking good. Are we about to finally see a tag? Yes! Jey Uso recovers. Now, Jimmy Uso. Off the top now, looking for the splash. Here it comes! Connects! Jimmy Uso! Are we about to see a miraculous comeback? The cover, the referee's taking his time, but Jordan taken out. And Jimmy Uso picks up the win. What a comeback by the Usos. Jay was out of it. He got the tag, tags in his brother, and Jimmy Uso saves the day, and the Usos still the tag team champions. Wow, what a fight that was. Somehow they have managed to stay alive in this match, and they've pulled off a huge comeback. American Alpha had this match won. They did all the great work. They wore down one opponent. There's the grand amplitude. You just have to wonder, if Jimmy Uso was stopped from getting in the ring to break up the pinfall, would have been over. And Jason Jordan, I don't know what the hell he was doing. He was looking out in the crowd, was not focusing on what was going on in the ring. Perhaps he thought Gable was going to kick out. That certainly was not the case. Regardless, the Usos retain the tag team titles here tonight on the Royal Rumble pre-show. Jay went through an absolute war, but he survives. Still your tag team champions here on Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the pre-show. Look at the blood on... Oh my god, that is brutal. Thank you for joining us for the pre-show. If you did enjoy it, smash the like button for us, subscribe. The Royal Rumble is available to watch on BrendenPlayz. Make sure you do not miss it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.